Alright, hello everybody, it is I, Sergeant Cross of the Faded West Bureau. Remember those times we were playing Dino Soccer? Well now, how about instead of rolling for... I'm conflicted. I didn't know it's gonna be today. The day that Kukulkan gets introduced to the banner. I'm gonna freaking do it. First thing to start off, just roll. This ain't grab with Kukulkan and Telek. Yeah. Go broke or go home. What? Hey, what's this? The average one? This is new. It's a really nice dress on Rin. Staying clown. Mineral, come on! Okay, fine, whatever. Better go earn them quartz the old-fashioned way then. Increase Buster Card effectiveness, MP charged by 2 levels 1 time. Well, this is pretty nice. Buster Lupin. Now without further ado, back into the cartel. Aw shit, Chris, I'm so sorry. This is like Panama, I think. All the way down here. It's like towards the peninsula. Guns, war, and death. Okay, it's okay. I'm sure there's still time. That's right. You people entrusted an outside nation in a battleship. That's an act of war, no matter your reasons. And the Asame don't take prisoners of war. They kill every enemy who invade their territory. Wakshan's with us? Are you sure you want to go that fast? I'm impressed you guys aren't falling off of me. It's fine. We're used to all kinds of transport. Just please keep going as fast as you can. Got it. Boy, you humans are really adaptable. I like that. Oh, but don't get the wrong idea. Oga, of course I like you the most. Don't worry. I wasn't listening to you anyway. More importantly, are you doing okay, Marine? I can at least carry you on my back if you need. Don't worry, I'm totally fine with all the swaying, but thanks to your concern, Madam President. Or are you going to offer me the same consideration, young miss? Especially since I'm the only member of humanity here who is still on foot, running at 60 kilometers per hour. They have been running on foot. Just like in his extra attack where he's running with bazooka and everything. Keep running, Kodamine. You're running with your arms crossed and you aren't even breathing hard. You're fine. I'm so sorry. If I were just a little bit bigger, I could carry some of you myself instead of having you to do all the work, Wakshan. Don't worry about it, Tepe. This kind of manual labor's right up my alley. It's a lot easier than being a warrior. That's right. No more warrior things for him. He just wants to get married to the ultimate life form. How I envy him. I just wish my beloved Olga had let me give her a ride, too. Let's see. You're headed to the jungle across the plains, near the second underworld, right? We should get there while the sun's out, as long as nothing gets in our way. But why the big rush? Because our friends might be in danger. They said there was nothing to worry about in our last transmission, but they were lying. They're lying, and they're dying, and they're frying. Their brains, probably. I wonder if they eat brains. Yasulame. I'm seeing 10, 20 life forms. I can make out a big hunk of metal and some human shapes. But Salak said were only 12 humans in Chaldea. The numbers don't add up. And there are the corpses. How long have they ceased functioning? Since day 1. Salax? Mash? I can see the storm border in the jungle up ahead. I can warp over there right now on my own, if you want. Oh yes, please, that would be... Thanks, but I can't let you go there alone. Senpai? We can't let her meet Director Gordov without a heads up. Oh, right. I almost forgot that we were originally enemies. Okay, if you say so. Just don't say I didn't warn you. Running around at the speed of sound. 1, 2, 3. Gordov! To them. I'm gonna fucking polarize our fucking guts. Mash, stand the fuck back. I guess who deals the most damage for my units? I want them gone. Oh yeah, they're archers. Doesn't matter, I just choose Ibuki. But she's too jovial. Need something. Gil? Just get rid of them all. Get the fuck out of my sight, you fucking mongrels! How many more are there? Wait, don't shoot them yet. Bloodthirsty fiends. Can't you tell you can't kill them? Those were servants. They must be what's left of Chaldea. You're what they call a master, right? That was some fine commanding. But you got tunnel vision. Or were you so overcome by the sight of your friends' corpses that you lost your head? You left your back unguarded, fool! Nemo? Marine? Marine? What are you doing over there? I'm so sorry. They caught me and tied up my hands behind my back too. Shut up. Open your mouth again and I'll kill you like I killed everyone else on the ship. You're just a tool I'm using to torment that man over there. You don't need to be intact for that. Hold it right there, woman. One step, and it'll kill them all, starting with him. Luckily for you, I'm willing to talk first. Now listen up. Amit Scali, leader of the Aztec and king of Mexico City. What is your name, master? Go on. I want to hear it before I kill you. I'll even inscribe it in Miklós Chronicles as the last dying grasp of your pathetic proper human history. See? Hey! Hello, Kirisu? Yes. Hey, it's me! It's Goku! No, just kidding. Welcome, we're just starting right now and we're in a really bad situation. Everyone's dying. Okay. I'm Hijacked, leader of the Aztec and king of Mexico City. What is your name? Like I tell you. So you're refusing. I see. I'm incredibly thrilled to hear that. Truth to tell, I never cared about your name. Tezcatlipoca said we should probably pay respect to warriors willing to risk their own lives. But you're an exception. Why would I owe you any respect to savages from proper human history, who came here to destroy my world? Why should I pay my respect to the dinos stomping around Miklang like they own the place? This is war. There's no room for warriors' pride here. All that matters is destroying invaders like you. Listen up. Summon one servant, even start summoning one, and I'll kill him. But if you just stand there, do nothing, and let us kill you, he goes free. He's a lying bastard. I'm a man of my word. Once I make a promise, I always keep it. But the choice is yours. You die by our hand either way. Now, will you do it with a weapon in hand, or no? It doesn't matter to me. The only thing is what this changes is how painful your death will be. Now, let's begin, Master of Proper Human History. I look forward to seeing what you reveal, what a monster you are by throwing your comrade's life away. I can't let Nemo die, everyone else is already dead. And this was only one of 3 turns can be set. This quest will be started even if there is 3 turns. He's an Avenger? Okay. Wait, there's no point in using this one right here. I only have 3. Photo Fashion Atlas. Alright, let's see what you're made of. Zashu. You know, I just finished rewatching episode 0 or Fate 0. It's so good. Always start with Fate 0 before Unlimited Blade works. That's what I say. It's tanky. Just me and you. Come on, break 'em. Oh, what? Running scared? He's losing. But why are you smiling? Yes, yes, that's it. You have my thanks. Trust me when I say that I'm a man of my word. No? I guess I goofed it up again. Sorry for being nothing but trouble right to the end. Don't worry about me. I don't need to tell Get Captain either. This kind of thing happens all the time. The hell, man. The hell? Every story Lost Boat chapter up to this point has been smooth sailing, and now... Really? Then I'll stay behind too. I don't want to leave you all by herself. Jungle, jungle. Steady she goes, jungles. Hello, it's me, Marine. Today, I'm gonna make a nice, comfy cottage out of a super big leaves. So handy. So helpful. Something bumming you out? Oh, I see. Don't worry, this cottage is gonna be big enough for the both of us. You wanna get out of the sun too, right, Uo? I'm fine. This is not quite enough sunlight exposure to be a problem for me. Why did you stay behind? Are you keeping an eye out on me? Huh? So you don't mind being alone, Uo? Would you rather I left you be? No, you're right. It is more productive if you're here. I mean, you're building a cottage right now, and doing a pretty good job, from the looks of it. Right? That's because Captain Nemo has a lot of experience adventuring. Like I said earlier, Marines are the ones who keep things clean, carry cargo, do maintenance, and stand watch. So I'm really good at this sort of thing. And it's lots of fun too. Oh, do you like hammocks, Uo? Or maybe would you like a bath? I could get some stones from the river. Protea was gonna make a bathtub, but well, that won't work here in the jungle. Too bad we don't have a big metal barrel or something. Huh? What's a bath? He doesn't have a bath? Oh god, imagine the smell. Oh no. I think she has maybe like a space protective maintenance or something, like a machine. I don't think she needs baths anyway. It's how we clean our bodies. Everyone always gets really grungy out of missions, but there's nothing we can do about it, so it happens. All we can do is wait until we can take a shower when we're back at the border. But you're not grungy at all, are you? Different story for me and Salix, and everyone else. It kind of seems like nothing could ever get you dirty or tired. She is the ultimate life form after all. Oh, well, excuse me for being so different from you Earthlings. Why'd you say that? I think it's great how you always stay so clean. We should so try taking a bath if you ever get the chance. Even if you're already clean, they still feel great. Nice warm bath, bubbles, rubber ducky. Come on, smile. Just a little smile. Hey, Marine? Yes? Salix told me there's a bunch of other Marines just like you. Is that true? How does that work? Oh, that. Well, we're basically like clones of a heroic spirit named Captain Nemo. It's like if different parts of his personality got turned into a bunch of servants. He uses something Atlas alchemists call memory partition to create us. So Captain Nemo, our base, is like our leader, and we're all copies of him. Oh, there's also clones like Nurse and Professor, but there's only one of each of them. The Marines like me are basically a colony that divides us captain's sailing expertise between all 24 of us. There are 24 of you? But you're the only one here. The rest are on the border. I was trusted with keeping Salak safe. So when I saw him fall out of the ship, I jumped out after him. I knew I'd figure out something out, and here we are. Oh, so that's why you're so weak in combat. You've only got 24th of your original fighting ability. I'm impressed you've gotten this far like that. You must want to get back to the border so you can return to your old self. It doesn't work like that. We haven't divided our spirit origin among ourselves, and it's not like we're gonna get stronger if we all gather into one place. We were made to be disposable. We can't get stronger, really. That's why there's 24 of us. This way, we can lose a few during the long Grand Order voyage and still be okay. If Marine A dies, Marine B can take his place. If Marine B dies, then Marine C can do the same, and so on. That's how it works for us. We can all do the same jobs, so any one of us can disappear and the work still gets done. Really? But even if you have the same abilities, aren't your personalities different? Wow! You got what I was talking about right away. Yeah, like I said, we're like a colony. We act like the same person when we're all together to keep things easier. But there are some slight differences between us. For instance, I'm the biggest crybaby. My knees are always shaking whenever Cartel is on a mission. But I do my best to ignore it and match the other Marines. But there aren't any other Marines around right now, so I can just be myself, which is kind of nice. Though it's a little weird to be the only one of me around. Well, I'm glad to hear you're just a copy. Life here in Mechlon can be easy for you, being so weak. But as long as the original Captain Nemo is around, you can always come back to life. That's an excellent means of survival. Yeah, you're right. So I don't mind being weak. As long as the other Marines are still around, I'm sure everyone will remember me if I disappear. That color. He was lying? Though, to be honest, protecting Sir Alex is way too big of a job for me. I wish I could just fight like Captain. I mean, I'm like a Cardean servant too. I don't know much about servants. But there's a bunch of different kinds, right? Maybe you can't fight, but you have other skills. So why don't you hide with Tepu the next time there's a battle? Besides, I enjoy fighting anyway. Hey, yeah! You're on the Earth-saving team with us now, aren't you? Thanks again for protecting us, Madam President. If it helps, you've got my support. Good. You better be grateful. When elections roll around, make sure you vote for me. But, are you sure you should put so much trust in me? All I know about myself is my name. What do you mean? That's exactly why I trust you. That's all you remember. And still you saved me. Always having an emotional moment. If anybody can get to Olga Marie's heart, it's the Marine. Sure, you're kind of scary, foul-mouthed, and you've got a short fuse, but you're also so responsible. I really admire people who face what they can do, and when they need to do, head on. Even if it means they'll be the only ones having a hard time. So I'm glad you're sticking with us. It makes me want to follow your example. Though like I said, we Marines can't learn or grow. I see. Well, why not try your best anyway? I can help you if you need it. Okay. I know I might just be a burden at this point, especially since I can't fight. Nothing else, though? I'll make sure I don't slow you down. If Thank you for all your support, Olga Marie. Olga Marie, you can destroy them, right? What? Now you want to kill us? What? Because you're angry? That's nonsense. I knew you people had things all wrong. Goodbye. Oh no. Was Nemo the token lost spell child? No! Hop. It makes so much sense. And what do you think we've got wrong? Getting so angry over a compatriot dying? Grieving like that? It's absurd. Oslime would never do that. Death is normal to us. Expected. We could never kill each other if that wasn't the case. Killing is only permitted for us because we see all life as equal. Or really now, you don't mourn your compatriots' deaths? Of course not. If we cared so much for our compatriots, we would never be able to wage war. But you people from proper human history are so caught up in a mourning death like it's your salvation or something. Most intelligent beings would realize their enemies are just like them, and so we wouldn't be able to kill them. People who hold any care for others in their hearts don't wage wars. How could they? But the truth is, that's not how you disgusting people of proper human history do things at all. All that imagination, you can think of nothing but killing each other. How can you explain away a contradiction like that? You people are fundamentally flawed, even before we start talking about things like good and evil. He's spouting a lot of nonsense. I can't argue with that. Original sin or not, humans certainly can't remain imperfect. So what about you, Oslime, then? Are you truly Jaguar warriors who know nothing of love and hate? Yes, we're nothing like you monsters from proper human history. Our emotions are reserved for our god, Tezcatlipoca, and for him alone. His joy is our joy. His grief is our grief. In the face of his anger, we can only tremble in fear. No matter how many of us die, or how many of us enemies we kill, our god will rage or mourn as he chooses. That is how war is meant to be waged. Otherwise, humans' very existence would be too sinful to suffer. Is that your excuse for... Huh? What's with his energy? Pathetic. Is that all you have to say for yourself? Fine then. If you're so obsessed with gods, I'll kill you with my own two godly hands. What? He doesn't know? Be gone. Impossible. Tezcatlipoca himself chose his body. How could it fall apart like this? Our side is the right. How can we lose to them? What just road could this possibly allow this? He's gone, he's gone, he's gone! He's gone. Wait, is she okay? Oh, she's tired. I'm sorry. I went too far there. There was no way for the ruler of this planet to behave. So, Marine should be back soon, right? He said there were a bunch of other Marines just like him. Right. He said that as long as Nemo's alive, he should be able to come back to life. I see. So that's what he told you. Then we don't need to grieve for him. We'll get to see him again real soon. So if it spares everyone's sadness over him being gone, he'd rather they all forget him? He always put everyone ahead of himself. That's why he had a smile on his face when he lied about coming back to life. And to think, after all that, he still called himself weak. Farewell, crybaby Marine. You were a servant all on your own, and you as strong as a heart as any servant could ever hope for. Nemo Marine! Gordoff, Winnier, everyone else? But we took him out now. Maybe we can rescue everyone else. Oh, come on. Now what do we do? As unfortunate as it is, I'm afraid this is the reality of our situation. Casualties are inevitable in times of war. What happened to a Marine is a shame. But for what it's worth, Iskali's physical abilities are on par with the servant. He hit his presence expertly, and struck at the weakest member of our group. But that should have been me. Of this whole group, I'm the one least suited for combat. Marine would never take part in a battle. Anyway, why would that man have done such a thing to a non-combatant? Being dinos, you and Wakshan are as strong as a typical servant. You just have no real will to fight. If you changed your mind and decided to defend the others, you would have been a formidable obstacle. On the other hand, Marine had the necessary will to fight, but lacked almost any capacity to actually do so. In war, one of the most effective tactics is to attack those providing support from the rear, or at least able to defend themselves. Iskali did exactly that, much like someone from proper human history would. And the result is as we see. Marine is gone. All Cartel staff on board the border are... It's a Marine. Hey look! Slanks and Masher here! Woohoo! Welcome back! Huh? You're right. They got dinosaurs with them. But I'm not gonna worry about the Commander Gordoff. We're not gonna worry about that. Commander Gordoff! Commander Gordoff! Huh? He's alive? Ah, they doubled. He's body doubles. Keep it down, WoWU. Do what you want the Ostelomet to start attacking us again? Hey! Hey! It's you two! You're okay! You're really okay! Director Gordoff? You're all okay? Alright, I suppose this rather grisly sight must have given you the impression of quite a tragic end for us all. But take a closer look. What seems to be our dead bodies is in truth no more than a bit of magecraft trickery. It got us in the first half, not gonna lie. Nitocris did this, didn't she? Not to say we didn't come dangerously close to winding up exactly like that. Fortunately, between our natural luck, good karma, and a little quick thinking, we got out alive. Then we barricaded ourselves in the border's hangar since its armor is heavy enough to stand up to even the most servants. For the next few days, we fended off the Ocelomet's relentless assault. And just when it seemed like we were about to run out of rations and starve to death, we heard a booming thunderclap outside the ship. The Marines ran outside to see what happened. And well, here we are. I've never dreamed of you and Mash were responsible for it. Well done getting rid of the Ocelomet, my boy. Once again, your experience as a master and servant has paid off tremendously. Not at all. just glad to see you handle things so well. Senpai and I have been out of our minds with worry ever since. We heard you might have been under attack. Yeah, it's great to see you all. But I also see signs of fighting here. Well, that would be because someone was kind enough to swoop in and save them when the Oslo men had them surrounded. A certain mysterious beauty who let herself into this lost belt as soon as she sensed humanity was in crisis, and raced through the jungle on her beloved motorcycle, arriving just in time to blow the Oslo away with her special ammunition. Who? Wait, she's still around? That's right. I didn't actually read that one event. Was it Tunguska? Did I read Tunguska? I didn't read it all the way through. Wait, she's still alive? That's right. This is the handiwork of one of Tomamovich's Koinskaya. Rastin is like, what the hell? My old co-worker, or at least ex-partner boss person. Wait. You're residents of this lost belt, this world, yes? We are Cartel, and we come in peace. I'll admit that we haven't always been in a position to coexist with other lost belts thus far, but that isn't the case this time. Our only objective here is to investigate an entity known as Ort. We have no wish to fight you. We only want to engage in a peaceful discussion. So you still want to negotiate with us, even after we've killed one of your own, and taken some of your compatriots away? Heartless. I like it. You know how to weigh the lives of those under your command. That makes you a strong leader, just like me. Don't you dare compare us. I'm just doing whatever I can to get Manure to the infirmary as soon as possible. He was shot in the head and heart, though. Oh good, then lower your guns, will you? As you can see, we're unarmed. As we can have a proper discussion at gunpoint. But you're still a blonde outsider. So die before you learn anything more of our world. Blonde? What was that? Do. On a motorcycle? So cool. Sorry, she has one. It's you! So long no time to see, Your Excellency. Luckily for you, I, Queen Sky of Light, sensed Cartel's crisis and came to provide her my services. Oh god, it's the other actual arms dealer. Skalapoka wishes he was Queen Skaya. Huh, what? Don't look at me like that. I got here as fast as I possibly could, you know. Tch, another servant. Never mind her now. Kill the humans first. My. I see Descalapoca train your soldiers well. But it seems he didn't provide you with much of a variety of modern weaponry. I'm surprised you don't even have a single smoke grenade. What's the meaning of this? Are you really Queen Skaya? How do I know I can trust you when you're not gonna just shoot us in the back? Save the questions for later. Right now, I think it would be best if you evacuated the port to the border. Thanks to these darling rabbit ears of mine, I'm already up to date of everything what's going on. It's unfortunate I couldn't rescue all of you. But on behalf of NFF Services, I'll make absolutely sure you don't suffer any more losses. Tamamo. Is she a good guy now? Yeah, and there you have it. Koyanskaya once attacked Prince Kaudea, and has been an enemy of Nova Kaudea for a long time. We eventually defeated her immature beast form in Tunguska, thereby ending our long feud with her. While the reasons for this evil beauty's sudden decision to save us will forever remain a mystery. Mystery? Every self-respecting beast knows favors, however small, must be repaid. That's the whole reason I became a servant. I'm here to put you into debt and make money off of you. Why does she want money? What currency is needed in the Lost Boat world? Like, for real, gold? Is it truly so hard to believe my pride might lead to assert dominance over you by assuring you owe me at least twice as much as I owe you? Not sure if I buy that, especially coming from a fox. Beast, that is, who wants to return a favor. So now that we got you covered your reasons, how are you going to actually go about doing that? Maybe you have the ability to manifest somewhere on your own? But you still shouldn't be able to show up here at this time without some sort of connection. So what the heck did you use to let yourself manifest here? What did I use? Why, that would be, of course, be... Huh? Gordoff? What's that? It's the goddamn lipstick. Why are you looking at me like that? Yes, my inside jack pocket's a bit warm for some reason, but... he still kept it. Yeah, nothing to see here. Nope, nothing at all. Now quit staring, will you? But Commander Gordoff, your right pectoral is glowing bright red. Counterpart I swear, this relationship with Koinskaya and Gordoff is gonna somehow be like, what if Gordoff just becomes Koinskaya's master at some point? He'll be in, like, infinite depth, but he'll be a master at, like, just for the fun of it. A laser pointer, maybe. Nothing you concern yourself with. Is that the lipstick? You still have that lipstick, Director? What? Why you stupid thing. He broke it? He fixed it! You just pretended to get rid of it. Oh, I just remembered something. Sion mentioned something about this. She said the lipstick you threw out on the floor back then never showed up in the trash can. He can't let go. He just can't let go. She was a secretary once. He can't let go. Come on, Gordoff, snap out of it. Though it did save us in the end, so it all works out. Thank you, Gordoff. You done it again. You lucky man. It's got luck that could rival even Taiga. Yes, that's right. I snuck back and grabbed it later. You might think it's foolish of me. Believe me, I do too. But it just didn't feel right to throw it away simply because it had been a trap. One day, you two will understand wanting to hold on to something that turned out to be part of a trap, because you still remembered how happy you felt for falling for it. I mean, it worked. Or how it feels to have an object that reminds you of you when you were popular with ladies. Now please, just leave it at that. I get it, I think. But either way, it's a good thing that you kept it. Indeed, if you hadn't held onto that lipstick, Your Excellency, I would still be dozing off in Tunguska Woods, blissfully unaware Cartel was in danger. So, now do you understand how and why I'm here? Yes, well, in many ways, I'm just as responsible for the attack on Finis Caldea. And eventually, I'll need to make amends for that. But right now, we still have an emergency to deal with. All we need are hands on deck, whoever they might belong to. So, while I understand you may have difficulty trusting such a shady servant, I hope you can give her a chance. Funny you should say that. What do you mean? Another shady servant. Damn, we're surrounded by shade. Hello, Mr. Gordoff. I believe this is our first time speaking to each other since Caldea's base. Allow me to come right to the point. I've agreed to join Salix on his adventure. I look forward to working with you. Rasputin? Have you lost your mind, Salix? I don't know what kind of trap he's laid out for you this time, but you want him to join us? I hope you're not truly ready to begin doubting Salix's sanity just yet. For you see... Ta-da! It's Beast! He's also recruited a much bigger and far more wonderful guest than myself. He's gonna die of a heart attack. Where's Nemo nurse? Bring a medic right now. Oh no, he's passing out. Fuck. Gordoff, we lost you. We can't lose you again. Someone bring out the whiskey. Do we even have whiskey? What in the world were you thinking? Bringing our greatest adversary along with you? Rasputin, I can understand. Truth be told, I always thought he was the most reasonable of the foreign god disciples. But you, Olga Marie of all beings, don't you know what she... Well, about that. Amnesia? So you say she only remembers her name? And having come here from outer space? And that as long as we don't tell her she's the foreign god, we might be able to reconcile with her? Peacefully? That's preposterous. I don't care how many times she's helped you so far. I will never accept help from her. I don't trust her. I have zero desire to befriend her. Sure, we may be able to avoid jogging her memory at the moment. But note that I will be taking all appropriate measures against her. Understood? Yes, Director. Makes sense. Don't say foreign god. Don't say foreign god. Don't say foreign god. And that's everything that's happened to us since we arrived, Director Gordoff. At the moment, Tepio is touring the border, and Wakshan is outside resting up. I see. Normally I would congratulate you on a job well done, but as you can see, things are in shambles here. First of all, Storm Border is wrecked. A mysterious armed militia abducted Da Vinci, Sion, Kadok, and Captain Nemo. At present, only 9 Cadella staffs are at the border, myself included, as well as 15 members of the Nemo series, which are now acting independently. These include 11 Marines, nurse, baker, professor, and engineer. Finally, we have Koyanskaya Nidokris, who is slowly recovering from the nearly fatal injuries. For a total of 26 personnel in all. Until now, we weren't able to use the command room or the infirmary, since we were holed up in the hangar. But thanks to you, we can now. Of course, even that doesn't do us much good since we still don't have the power restored. 26 personnel? What? You think I got the count wrong? I didn't. That's still 12 kinds of beings, right? Wait. Were you counting the whole Nemo series as a single person, Yogo Marie? Of course. I mean, they're all the same spirit origin, right? So I saw them all as part of being a single servant. Though, I don't see them that way now. Anyway, more importantly, what's the meaning of this Salak Smash? This isn't like what you told me at all. I had the impression Cartel was an organization dedicated to saving Earth, which is why I agreed to help. So what's with this guy? Why is he so obviously hostile towards me? Does this mean Earthlings are too stupid to recognize how great I am? Look who's talking. You're the one who just declared yourself president of Earth. We would never rely on aliens for aid. Oh no, there's fighting. Don't fight, don't fight, don't fight. Besides, who do you think he did this to the Storm Border in the first place? Gordoff, don't do this. Huh? I don't understand. You're aware I rule this planet, but you're openly defying me? That makes no sense. More importantly, I can't tell what you said about the Storm Border Pass. Who did do this to your ship? Tell me, who was it? Now get them right back for it. Is she serious? Gah, what should I do? Young miss, given Command Gordoff's position, we can hardly blame him for being wary of us, since we did join their journey only recently. Perhaps assistance offered in good faith would help win his trust? Oh, well said, Father Kosamide. How nice those devilish oratory skills of yours. How nice having those devilish oratory skills on our side for once. My presence alone should be more than enough to warrant his trust. But okay, I'll take your advice. So, what exactly did you have in mind? I passed by the infirmary on my way here, and couldn't help but notice a member of your staff in dire need of treatment, Commander Gordolf. Munir, can he still be saved? Huh? You mean, you can help him? Can you actually save his life? I can't say for sure without taking a closer look, but I have faith in the Lord. Treatment? Did somebody get injured? You didn't mention this earlier. Yes, just one. I didn't mention it because the injury is so minor. You two didn't need to know. Alright, Father Kutsumine, hurry to the infirmary at once, and lift the weight you can do. Well, why aren't you moving? I am Lady Uogamarie's butler. I cannot work without her permission. Gah. So that's your game, you damn wolf and peace priest vestments. Fine, you win. Uogamarie, I accept your help on behalf of Chaldea. At this point, I'd make a deal with the devil himself if it would save the men in the infirmary. Now please, get that wicked priest of yours to work. I'm not sure what's going on, but if you want me to order him to help, okay. Butler, do whatever you can to help the guy. As you wish, young miss. I shall draw upon the power of one of my spirits within me. Bahlu, the moon, the envoy of the night, who once offered humans a chance of immortality. Bahlu the moon. Also, wasn't one of the serpents from the new JP event inside him? I have no idea exactly what it is, but it looks really wild. More NPCs for the NPC jail. Come on, now Sengo, just give us more servants. Like 4 stars and 3 stars. I've done all I can for him. But he was shot through the heart, as well as the head. There was only so much my healing hands could. Gah! What the heck kind of Rasputin spirit medium treatment was that? It hurt so much I thought I was gonna die. Wait, no, I did die. You know, using sheer pain to prod someone awake isn't the same as resurrection. When you're alive. You're really alive. How? I thought he was shot through the heart. Shot through the heart. Ba, ba, ba. Huh? Whoa. A group hug? Wait, Salex? Mash? You're back. But I knew you'd make it. I was never worried about as Chubbs was. Yes, we're here. It's so good to see you alive again. Huh? Oh right. You must have heard about what happened here while you were gone. Hey, come on, cheer up. It was my fault. I shouldn't have been so careless. People don't die when they are killed. Just like in One Piece. When they die, they don't actually die. They just go in a coma. Or come back later. Whew. Okay. But how did he survive? I forgot we were fighting a war on 2 fronts here. You in the field and us in the command room. Now, I know your narrow escapes from death feel. Anyway, don't beat yourselves up over this. None of us want that. What do you mean? All of us on the staff have had the same goal since we were at first at Finis Chaldea. Make sure the new guy who became a master before learning left from right gets back safely. That's always been what motivated us. Oh, when I say gets back, I don't mean to Chaldea base. I mean to where you originally come from. Well, at first, it was just something the doctors always said. But eventually, it became everyone's goal. And that goal kept us going, even when the going got tough. Back when the whole world was burning during the incineration of humanity, or when Chaldea base was all that was left in void space. Some of the staff got so bummed, we thought about giving up on everything. But when we saw you and MASH, two newcomers, standing strong in the singularities, we realized we couldn't put it all on you. And then, when you guys put an end to the incineration of humanity, we couldn't have been prouder. That was when we decided that our job was always going to be support you and MASH, come hell or high water. We didn't always get along. Plenty of differences in our experiences, cultures, priorities for our job, even rivalries between factions within the Mages Association. But these days, we're all so proud of you that we've ended up becoming great friends. So please, don't feel bad just because one of us got injured. Not that I don't appreciate it, but we really don't want you thinking you weren't strong enough, or agonizing about how you could have done better. We're all doing the best we can, all the time. Manure is right. The best thing you can give a recovered patient is a smile. But for now, I think it's best if you got more rest. At least until your vitals are back to normal, okay? Nurse, oh man, you were watching over me this whole time? Of course, it's my job. I've been splitting my time between you and Nitocris about 70-30, really. Oh, Nitocris is still alive too? Okay, so Da Vinci's been kidnapped. Kadak has been kidnapped. And wait, who else? Oh, and I'm 30, huh? Yeah, that tracks. Alex, Mash, the director wants to see you. Please get to the command room as quickly as you can. I guess some of the Nemos must have been taken too. Okay, we're all here. It's time to decide our next mission objective. Shortly after we entered the 7th Lost Boat, we were attacked by mysterious light and forced to make an emergency landing. During that attack, Silas and Ash fell out of the ship and have been operating on their own. But now they have successfully joined our team here at the storm border. Well done, you two. Unfortunately, in the time it took them to arrive, they encountered a mysterious armed militia called the Osulame, apparently by a man named Iskali. They were also joined by an unidentified arms dealer, who Iskali called Tezcatlipoca. Truth be told, we can't determine at this point whether he is truly the god Tezcatlipoca from Aztec mythology. However, whoever he is, we know he's our enemy, and an enemy of proper human history. In another unfortunate turn of events, the enemy forces have abducted key members of our team. So our next mission will consist of Master Salix, Field Op, Mash Carrylite, Habitrots, and our newly acquired local allies Tipu, the Marie, Rasputin, and Koinskaya. Your mission is to rescue the personnel who were abducted from Chaldea. Now go get Da Vinci, Cyan, Kadak, and Nemo. Cyan, I forgot Cyan. How can I forget Cyan? Your destination is the Oslama's capital, Mexico City. Yes, sir. Alright, everyone? Rescue mission. Good old-fashioned rescue mission. Alright. I understand the new mission parameters. Will you all be evacuating to Chichen Itza then? No, we'll stay here and work on repairing the border. In fact, I just negotiated with a guard detail with Wakshan earlier. Oh, Wakshan is gonna protect the border. You want me to guard the flying boulder? Okay, I'll do it. I mean, I'd rather go along with Olga if I could. But I'm also the kind of pissed that I could just sit back and let them kill your friend. Look at his goofy face, I like it. So if you just need someone to keep Oslama's away, I'm just your guy. Go on and rescue your friends. What if I give him a Barney voice? Do I remember Barney? It's been so long. Is Barney even a thing anymore? The dinos are great. They're also rational. The best of all, I love how they're all herbivores. I'm ashamed I was ever afraid of them just because they look scary. If our technical advisor was still here, she would have been jumping for joy to meet them. I agree. I'm sure Da Vinci would have been very happy to befriend dinos. What about Nitocris? Is she still unable to fight? She is. That's why I had to refuse her offer to accompany Salix. She's only just gone back on her feet. It's still much too soon to let her fight. But I'm not worried. This time, we have Koinskaya, the Madman Rasputin, and you know who. In terms of sheer servant power, I dare say we're stronger than we've ever been. You heard His Excellency. Are you prepared to fight? Oh, I guess you didn't hear, Koinskaya. I'm on the medical team. I can't help you with combat. Jerk. But you needn't worry. Someone far more dependable than me will be joining you. I'll be leaving all the matters related to combat in her capable hands, so I may focus on everyone's mental health. Oh my, how lovely. Of course, I'd sooner die than accept any therapy that you have to offer. Wow. Yeah, I can't speak to how he is as Rasputin. But Father Katsumine was a very well-respected member of the Holy Church. I expect he will do a great deal to lighten the mood with his witty banter should you find yourselves in a tight spot. He certainly did so for me while we made our way to Chaldea. Well, I can't believe the director is still so trusting even now. Oh yes, one more thing. Do you have any idea where Foe might be? I thought he would be taking up space on the border like us, like always. But I haven't sensed him anywhere. Wasn't he with you, Kyrie Light? No, we haven't seen any sign of him. I just assumed he was still on the border. Wait, Foe is missing? I see. That little monger wants to stay far away from anything connected to Orts. So wait, where is Foe? Just outside of the wind? Outside of the singularity? I thought this would be a good chance to take his resources for myself, but he must have sensed me first and made himself scarce. Well, the next time I find him, I have to step on him extra hard as payback for Tunguska. Oh, don't you worry. I'm sure Foe is out on the surface having the time of his life, chasing after tumbleweeds or something. I'm sure you'll come to trapezing back like nothing happened once you've exercised the 7th Lost Belt. Look, there's even more Marines. Wow, genius. I can't believe how well you've mastered all our tools, Tipu. Okay, please make sure you give Captain that medicine and spell Designide to reinforce his spirit origin as soon as you find him. Tipu's like an honorary Marine now. Take care, Tipu. We're counting on you to help the captain. Oh yes, I understand how to handle Magecraft now. He knows Magecraft already? I'll do my very best to save Captain Nemo. You don't seem too thrilled about this. Your green waves were clear and pure, but now I see ripples in them. Are you opposed to going to Mexico City? They do say it's the Oslama's capital. No. I have no objection to Salix's plan to rescue his compatriots. It's entirely reasonable. Though, I am a bit worried about having to cross the second underworld. Then what's got you down? Good question. Marine was right. These other Marines are just like him. It reminds me of a lot of dinos. Even when an individual is lost, the species remain intact. It's the same with the Marines. They haven't been lost. They still continue to exist. And yet, I still mourn his loss. He would never hit me with his little fist again. There was only one crybaby Nemo. I was wondering where you guys were. Oh yes, Professor has been sharing her knowledge with me. I also know about your mission. You're going to Mexico City to rescue your compatriots, yes? I may not be much help, but I'd be happy to guide you there. What about you, Olga Marie? Now that Alex and Ash have been safely made it to the border, your initial objective has been fulfilled. Oh, that's right. There's no reason for them to stick together. Good question. Come on, please stay together. We can be friends. We can maybe finally be friends. We're already friends, but you know, true friends. Good question. That Gordolf human does get on my nerves for some reason because he took your job. He took your job. That's right, he's the director now. They replaced me for this guy? He's my replacement? You're joking. They were never gonna get along from the start. Please, Madam President, you've gotta come with us. Yeah, okay. You obviously still need my power. Of course, I'll help you rescue your friends. I'm practically Uyu Olga Marie of Chaldea now. Now, let's get this rescue operation back on track. Next stop, Mexico City, in the 5th stratum. 5th stratum? We're going to the 2nd right now. We got like 4 stratums to go. Their capital was hit by the mother of all natural disasters. Foreign priestess. The heck is their deal? Ooh, going even deeper. So this must be the 2nd stratum line. The fog. And wait, where's the capital? No, wait, we're already in the 4th stratum. I thought we were in the 2nd stratum. No. Wait, fast. Section 8. The 2nd Underworld. 2nd Underworld. We're in the 5th stratum, but it's the 2nd Underworld. How many stratums are there in total? And how many underworlds are there in total? The wind's gone cooler. We must be approaching the 2nd Underworld. The storm border is still being repaired, so we can't call the command room. We can manage one-way voice-only transmission for a few seconds. That's only for emergencies. I'm recording a video as we go. I'll be submitting it to them as a record of this mission once we get back. And we weren't able to fully recharge the Ortonax, so we have to keep conserving energy. There are 9 stratums. Okay, 9 stratums. Wait, but how many underworlds? Like, I forget, is it 7 underworlds? So let's try to avoid danger as much as we can, and take the shortest possible route to Mexico. We still need to cross the 2nd boundary of the underworld before that. What sort of trial should we expect there, Tipu? When I crossed it, I had to traverse a mountain trail. It was quite tiring, especially as the wind was very strong. But other than that, there was nothing very harmful. Forgot Kurisu? We'll find out. Let's see. Well, I think my memory serves at 7. We'll find out. Or remember at least. Alright, I suppose I did slip and fall a few times after getting lost in thought. So I hope you all do your best to catch the person next to you if they look like they're about to fall. Oh, there was also some sharp obsidian lying around. It had been whittled down by the wind, so it will cut you if you fall. The cuts won't be terribly dangerous, but dangerous like you could lose a great deal of blood if you fall enough. Well, I don't have to worry about that. I float everywhere I go. I don't have to worry about the wind blowing me away, either. I may not look it, but I actually weigh literal tons. I'm sorry, can you say that again? I think you're mistaken. You couldn't possibly weigh actual tons. I'm not mistaken. I know for a fact I weigh over 10,000 tons. The only reason I don't have any effect on my surroundings is because I'm constantly manipulating gravity. How else can I make gravity fields? You really weigh that much? At that size? You must be like super dense like a black hole. Well, not that dense, but dense enough to create our own gravity. Well, Olga Marie, that means you're warping time and space just by existing. Did you really have to put me like that, Mash? Is it calling you fat? Well, she's not fat, she's really, really heavy. Then I believe we should be fine if you block the wind for us, Olga Marie. On which note, we're here. The second underworld, Hijacked. The bone graveyard consisting of a valley of blades and wind lies just past these trees. Spiky. Very spiky. Reminds me of Onigashima. Actually, it was kind of more flat. Is it more spiky than you remembered? Even more windy than you remember. Sorry, Tepu. This is exactly what I was afraid of. Sorry. We made it 10 times harder. Right? I love that face of his. All these rocks are practically weapons themselves. I think they're even sharper than my knife head strikes. The wind is blowing at 10 meters per second, with bursts up to 20. That's going to slow us down, to say nothing of dangers of flying debris. Really? Yikes. That wind would carry me right off if I was materialized. You would go flying around. You're that light, Happy Cat? Alright, in that case, I'll make sure you stay hidden in your just make sure you stay hidden in your spirit form. The temperature is more than a little unforgiving. When this coat is likely to sew even servants. Oh, she's got a fur coat. Fancy. Oh my, I'm surprised to hear such timidly from a disciple. Perhaps life as a butler has made you weak? Just think of this wind as a gentle mountain breeze and you should be fine. Hey, where did you get that coat? No fair, I want an NF Services coat too. I'm so sorry, but this item is one of a kind. Though I do get the impression I once received a fur coat from a certain someone. Alright, I was so pissed off I threw it in my storehouse. So I don't have it on me at the moment. If we only had some hot pepper water right now, and something to keep us all tied together. Tepu, when you say hot pepper, do you mean the spice? No, here, hot pepper is a mixture of honey and herbs. It's sometimes called honey orchid. It causes the body to generate heat, so we can use it in cold periods when the sun is at rest. I apologize for not bringing any. I don't generally use it myself. Yeah. What? You're rummaging through your bag? There's no point in looking for stuff you don't have, right? Actually, I think I have some. I don't remember. Oh wait, he gave me some? He just gave me a bunch of stuff, randomly. Why, those are honey orchids in vine rope. I'm impressed you thought to bring these. Oh my, you even have septic grass for treating cuts. Now then, if you'll excuse me, here Mash, you have some too. Ooh. Honey. Spicy honey. Oh wow, it does remind me of honey. It's sweet and tasty. Want some? Interesting. This is hardly my field of expertise. Do you think this could make for a good secret ingredient for curry? He's thinking of curry right now. Damn it, now I want curry. I could go for some curry right now. A little spicy at the very tip of the tongue. I do have some interest in Lost Boat medicinal cooking. but I'll pass. I'm good with just my coat. Want some? Or she wants some? Come on. Well, down the hatch. Aw, she wants some. Look at her face. It's like a dog. Like a dog usually. Come on. Oh, no, she's sad. You want some? Oh, no, she's mad. Hey, sucks. Where's mine? But I thought you didn't get cold, Madam President. Oh, I'm sorry. We only had 4. Did you want to share mine? An indirect kiss? With Olga Marie? Who could believe it? Huh? No, that's okay. We only have so much to work with, and I don't get cold. So you should just drink it all yourself. Aw, damn. What's up with this writing with Olga Marie? 2 lost supposed to go, and she was the most terrifying thing on Earth. At least we're halfway to the peak now. Indeed. We're lucky you, Olga Marie, is blocking the wind for us. This would be even harder otherwise. Perhaps this isn't the best time. But if you don't mind, I have a question. Does proper human history have underworlds like this too? Yes, it does. I think this one is the equivalent of proper human history's Isipedal, Miklan's 3rd layer. Isipedal was said to be on a mountain path filled with sharp obsidian that cut the dead as they walked along it. The wind blowing across the mountain was also said to strip the dead of all their ornaments they possessed in life. It would remove their clothes, their equipment, their possessions, and sometimes even their very flesh, eventually leaving them as no more than skeletons. Skeletons? Then, how could anyone possibly keep going to the next layer? That makes no sense. Without the muscles, how do you move? These were trials in the underworld. Those undertaking them would be dead. Being a skeleton would be little inconvenience. It was, in fact, the soul's willingness to persevere through this suffering that allowed them to be saved. It is not unlike Japanese folklore's version of hell. Right now that I mention it, this scenery looks a lot like the Mountain of Needles. A pit of endless punishment that exists only to torment sinners. What a horrifying thought. Endless punishment? Hell, huh? Who would have thought such a texture would fit so well with my yard? Making an utter mockery of the dead. Devious, clever, I like it. Imagine pushing the dead instead of saving them. That does truly sound like far more hellish than this place. Haha, wait, who's laughing? I think it's Benny Enma. No, it's you again. When does Benny Enma come in? That creepy laughter and flapping. Let me water for this. Welcome, apes. Welcome, underworld pilgrims. Let me show you the way. Let me see what you've got. Let there be a new mark of agony made in this ever-changing Miklan. I'm giving more of a Spanish accent. But now is the time to tremble in fright. Tremble at Kamazots. Tremble at the Lord of the House of Fear, the King of the Underworld, and the wings that strip the flesh of the living. Now's my chance to take out my command seals. You've got a different team than last time, don't you? I see you got one aped and one gained another. What a shame. I never got a chance to try that child's blood. Pity. He's dead now. Yes, what a pity. How dreadfully sad. To think that he would give up the honor of sacrificing his blood to me, Kamazots, after I had my eye on him. Servant blood still tastes terrible, of course, but still, there's the principle of the thing. What a waste. Try not to meet a similar luckless end. We almost never get visitors here. And I like proper human history. Your ape blood tastes a lot better than Dinos' blood. Huh? A reaction. Koinskaya? I've never seen such hostility from her before. That guy's an enemy. No need to explain. I know the name Kamazotz. He's an evil Mayan god in proper human history. That's the enemy Mash described in her report. The one using Lord Salix's command spells for himself, right? I have to put a speedy end to him. Then, I can already tell that this one will get me nothing but a headache. Cause he's a beast. Oh ho! That weapon! That smell! I remember your face now. You're the woman who snuck into my Miklan and took the Cripper to an outside world. And that's not all. You're also the devilish rabbit who sold weapons to the Oslome. You and Tezcatlipoca must have had a real close. As much as that weird god loves modern weapons. It's like Malinche all over again. You're the latest evil woman to poison the Aztecs and help bring about a new country in Mexico. What? Oh my, is that true? Of all the ways to find out the Hustlemen got their weapons. Koinskaya. Wisely keeping the fact that his favorite rocket launcher is an NNF service park to himself. It seems the bunny is out of the bag. You're right, I did provide the Oslome with firearms. Wherever humanity in all of foolishness goes, they can rest easy knowing NNF services will be right there with them. Damn it, Koinskaya. She stopped giving weapons to people, and she stopped playing all sides for just 1 minute. If she just stayed and just put it out of people's business, it would have been all for the better. However, those women were loaned out for a trial period to last 1 month, and not a day longer. But then that accursed Blondie said he figured out what he needed to know, and that he'd make the rest himself. He stole my property, reverse engineered it, and now he's making it for himself. I never even been so absolutely livid with a fellow competitor in my entire life. Tezcatlipoca reverse engineered her weapons and made them. It's not her fault, it's Tezcatlipoca, that gun maniac. You underestimated Tezcatlipoca. There's nothing he can't do. You proper human history humans should have known better than to pigeonhole him as just a god of war. But I'm stronger than him here in Miklan. Without his precious son, Tezcatlipoca is just another pompous idiot. But I digress. Now is the time to taste death and slaughter. Call your heroic spirits, priest of Chaldea. I want to see your technique. I want to know how it's done. Once I've finished, I'll drink every last drop of your blood and take over proper human history myself. That's it. Now this is divine providence. This is truly a new lease on life. I'll use the blood of your Chaldean criminals to bring my Miklan Black to life. Now, let's see those devious looking heads. We were fighting them? Please set one of the following servants as a starting member. My servants. Mash, of course. I don't think I need Olga Marie. Also, it is mixed. 1, 2, 3. And actually, what if I can bring Olga Marie if I want. But like, we're not. I'll use Habitron instead, so we can just make them blow up. Hydrate, blow yourself up. I'm sorry. Mixed, so let's use Berserker. Where is... Wait. But I want this craft essence here. I have another kaleidoscope, I think. Overcost. Damn. I'm really overcost. Impressive. Alright, then I'll just get rid of this. Come in. To battle. Oh yeah, Anime Expo tickets are probably on sale. Wait, fighting bones? Wait, HP release 0? Oh, they have guts. Let's see. I just finish them off right now. Avatar can do it. Nya 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 nya. Don Jaja. Wait, I should have used a different card. Damn. That's fine. What are these weaklings? Same thing. Okay. Wabi sabi. Alright. Paint it black. Prisoner of Chamiya. Curse. Oh, there's more. I'll also probably die of curse as well, so I don't have to worry about anything. Paint it black. Black as day. Black as night. I want to see a car. Paint it black. Bada bum. The spooky hand that thing is. Ow. Bye bye. Evil God Camazotz as a spirit. Okay. Don't die. Don't die. Profound black. I have no quick cards. Oyobi desu ka? Gate of Sky.
我が声に応えて門を開け。来たれ我が死、神の死。
Should really get Ruder Scully one day.
ちはやぶる。
You did good, Habitrot.
朝になっ
You did good.
ごめんね、マニオ。
Blood sucking. Haha, wrong target. Let's do this. Beam. Want some tea? Want to chill out and drink some tea? Come on, take a seat. Yikes. No guts, no nothing. You're done. I want some stars. 22 is not enough. Oyobi desu ka? Bottoms up. Oh, is that enough? How will I make this work? Overall will deal no damage. Skill, I can maybe deal some damage. As such, 50-50. Really do anything. Oi, 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 what the just fuck happened? I didn't just... This guy's still alive. See things more seriously. I think Amazon is dealing a lot of damage for an assassin. Alright, Kimazats, your ghost is gone. This summoning stuff is more difficult than I thought. I was sure I could put more of myself into it. Ah, she's here. Looks like that's the end of your royal audience. I'll leave you in the capable hands of my guardian of the underworld. In fact, even I have no choice there. This halberd is too hot for even me to handle. She's the Empress of Flame. She cleaves down like butter. Come, Benyanma. Come bring these interlopers a new trial. Get back here, Benyanma. Master, Tepu, over there! The landscape! No, the land itself is being pushed aside! The mountains are moving. But how? Or why? Look, there's something up in the sky. Who is that? Something about them is giving me the chills. Chirp desu. Now this is what I expect of a bird of hell. I almost say this is like not even Benny Enma, I would say, but just regular Benny Enma. I am an agent of the 10 kings of the 8 hot hells. I am Benny Enma, the vermilion bird. Why is she freaking out? Your excuses are worth nothing to me. All I want is your tongues. Your first sin was coming to my hell to begin with. Your second was defying my winged god. And you seem not to have committed any other sins as well. You seem to have committed many other sins as well. Do not expect a punishment which would end with a tour of only the 8 hells. Huh? Did you say Benny Enma? As in the Benny Enma of the tongue-cut sparrow? Proprietress of the Enma Tay? You've read my story. Never mind. It doesn't matter. A judge cannot allow her personal feelings to influence her work. I suppose I can at least serve you breakfast once a day, though. I'm told that you Cardeans are destroyers of lost worlds. I can only imagine the trail of bodies you left in your wake. For that alone, I will not say you are evil, but it is your own heart that makes your sins weigh so heavily on you. My sword is only as sharp as your consciousness dictates. The better the person you are, the easier you will fall. The more evil, the more painful your death. The living and the dead are equal in my eyes. My verdicts can kill even those who are already dead. Now, let us have a good, clean trial. Wait, Tamamo was freaking out because of the Tamamo aspect in her. Did she take her cooking class too? Oh, I have to use Olga Marie. I have to use... Tamamo. She's like, oh no, it's her. Master, who taught me to cook. See, Saber? So let's use... Buster Archer? Tomoe. Do I use my Tomoe? Maybe a Buster Extra class. Okay. I'll switch out Olga Marie. Rasputin as a soloer? Which one gives him guts? MP strength. 3-legged goddess. Where is it? Finally, one more. Support Saber. Maybe Langyu? No, supports Archer. Let's use... Where the heck are they? Where's Nightingale? There you are. Okay, switch out Olga Marie over here. Like this. Okay, Tomoe. I mean, I probably won't be as hard as Protea. Had that weird condition. You have to beat them at a certain interval. Vermilion bird. Shisha. Korosu. Nullify buff. 5 left. Two. 3. I won't get the skill cooldown. I mean, is that one left? I like the MP strength though. Actually, I think it's enough. Switch. Wait, Tomoe's already clear. Nice. Alright, Tomoe. Burn up that bird. Yeet them into the sky. You wanna fly so bad? Go. Oh yeah. It's getting hot in the kitchen now. And to commit more sins? More nullify buffs? Oh, she got rid of all my buffs. Oh god, she died. Maybe I should have brought Nanigo much earlier. What is this? Immune to buffs can be stacked with other nullify buff states. That's so lame! No! I gotta brute force this? Come on. I just straight up cannot use buffs. What the hell? Fine, I'll brute force this. Immune to buffs I can't do. Nullify buff? Nullify buff? Are you serious? You just can't buff? That means if I can't buff myself, I just have to debuff you. Different strategies in mind now. No effect, no effect, nothing, nothing. There's no point. There's no point. Wait, why would I bring Rasputin when he can't do damage? How much would a base AP5 do I do? Half. That's so cool every time she does it. Just use Pure Buster, that'll work. Or maybe. Party time with this. Go, it's Christmas time. It's really cold today, I don't know why. Defense down. Wait, did I get rid of her burn buff? What the? Oh, instant death? Are you serious? You're joking. Battle finish? Yeah, I was really close. My main DPS did die. Hey, stop getting rid of my buffs. Did she just cut through them like paper? She's scared? Yay! Oh, she's hiding. Hey. Director Oga Marie? Gah. She have to do better than that. It'll take more than stomping my brainwaves to kill me. I managed to reboot myself, but just so you're aware, I don't think I'll be able to do that again. I understood your sins now. I sentence you to 100 quintillion years. Wail and rejoice, chirp. Huh? She went away? Benny and Emma just flew away. Does this mean the battle is over? It can't be. Benny, my darling Benny. How could they make you grow up like that? I'm going back to Tunguska. She doesn't belong to you anyway. What's going on? Why'd she go away? Maybe she's just going really far away so she can just slash us from like miles away. That'd be really scary. Thank goodness we're still alive. That servant seems to have taken off towards the peak. Was she from Cartel as well? Yes, I think she must have been one of the 4 that was summoned to the border. Like King Protea. Let's just forget about her. I doubt she'll come after us again. We just need to cross the mountains there to get through this underworld, right? No reason it's got to be the tallest of them. Right, Tippo? Indeed. We merely have to make it to the other side. Once we reach the ridge, it's quite literally all downhill from there. True. At least this time, young miss is entirely correct for some reason. What do you mean for some reason? Benny Enma. I don't know where she comes from, and her spirit origin was the scale of a divine spirit, and then there was that fearsome swordsplay. The very fact that she thought to use the mountains themselves as blades makes clear that you have no chance of defeating her, young miss. At least as you are now. Oh, come on. Who uses mountains as swords? They're heavy, they hurt, and most of all, they're scary. We are on the urgent mission. If you desire revenge upon her, you should do so after we have saved Salix's compatriots at Mexico City. Yeah, I guess you're right. Unlike Protea, she didn't seem to be in any pain. What about me? Who is going to heal my heart after seeing my poor Benny like that broken? Oh, Benny. How could you grow up to such a hale and hearty delinquent with no trust in society? Just a new Y isn't responding. Close app. Wait. I get where Queen Sky is coming from, but it seems we needn't bother putting it into a vote then. Cebu, would you kindly lead on? Of course. Cartel is much harsher than I remember, but the path, though it remains much the same. This way, please. It may be dangerous since we'll need to cross a few animal nests along the way. With your skills, I'm sure we'll make it through this underworld in no time. Some mob fights. Okay. Rider. Berserker? Who can loop? I don't need looping. Wait. Let's just destroy them all. This doesn't really matter. Like this should be fine. Whoa.
お客様
It's a lot more enemies than I thought.
でございます。この我が視界ごと飲み干してくれよ。この我が視界ごと飲み干してくれよ。よいぞよいぞ。
Actually, oh wait, what do we do against this enemy? Tormenting Devil.
はい、NFS サービスです。もちろんお望み。そのように。失礼、こちらの話です。腕の見せ所ってやる。
Destroy them.
これは君に待つよ。
Jan, jan, jan.
どれほど辛い別れでも響くものは誰？顔を上げて。
Maybe I should have saved it instead. Right, the Vampy. And Mao! Like, come back, Habershot. Another big one.
運命をかけた戦いであれば熱を帯びなさい。丸みアドワーズ完全敗北よろしくて。運命をかけた戦いであれば
Even if it doesn't kill, I'll get this.
今日が乗ったで、あ我が行くは
Come on, 30% refund. That's all I need.
破順返上三千大戦天王
Just barely alive. Nice. That works out. Come on. Nice. Ooh, a really big one. Ready, Enma. Got a servant for blowing up the mountains. Are you gonna do anything about it? No. Wake up, Nobu. No time to sleep. And slap her face until she wakes up. Oh yeah, when is the sun coming? 1 day later? Are you for real? Mountains climbed. 6. So far so good. No problems to speak of. I've got one. How about the infinite mountain loop? I knew it. Well, that explains why I've been sweating so much. So you've actually been worried? You seemed so calm while you were guiding us. I had no idea. I appreciate your intentions, Tepu, but at times like this, we need to come up with a plan as soon as possible. I guess dinos and humans' internal clocks are more different than we realized. Oh well. The fact is, we've been climbing the same mountain over and over for a while now. Let me expand my sensor radius. Yeah, I knew it. This entire underworld is closed off. There's no way out. No way out? But the underworld is supposed to let dead people through if they pass their trials. Does saying having no way out violate the rules? Damn, that's it. Now I understand. Benny Enema is the new guardian of the underworld. Consequently, this underworld's rules changed to suit its guardian. This second underworld is no longer a valley of blades and wind. It's become a hell of a Japanese folklore. Which means the new trial is to serve out our sentence. And didn't she say just like how many years? Like quintillion years? You're pretty sharp, Alex. Also, didn't that servant say something about 100 quintillion years before she left? Butler, remind me, how many digits are there in 100 quintillion? Of course, young miss. Quintillion is the next order of magnitude after quadrillion, or 10 to the 11th power in notational formats. Are you kidding me? Even I'll be long dead by then. Also, Olga Marie has a lifespan? Oh no. What a bullshit sentence. Just say life forever. Life forever stuck in these mountains. "100 quintillion years? What does that mean?" It means there's no point in trying to serve the sentence. Hell, not even a red giant star could serve that sentence. I guess Betty Emma's concept of hell comes from Buddhism. India was one of the first countries to discover the concept of zero, so they must be very well versed in numbers. All that aside, 100 quintillion years seems a little excessive. I mean, those are very literal astronomical numbers. Life imprisonment, indeed. It seems clear now that our only path out is a jailbreak. A jailbreak? But how do we do that when there's no way out? Oh, that's simple. If this underworld transformed into an execution ground where Benny Enma became its guardian, then it should go back to the way but once she disappears. I know I originally recommended leaving her alone, but now that we understand our situation, we have no choice but to defeat her. Don't you agree? What do you think, Koyenskaya? Of course I'm against it. As far as I'm concerned, that fake priest can just die. Still, it does seem that we won't be able to leave this boundary of the underworld without defeating her. And since I make it a point of pride to separate my personal beast feelings from my business dealings, if you decide to go after her, I'll lend you my full support. Then, we're going to fight her, yes? That's all well and good, but I don't see how we can win. True, her sword seems to be capable of killing even the dead. Fortunately, for us, this hell follows a Japanese model, which means sinners simply come back to life once killed. That was why young Miss was able to will herself back during our earlier battle. Wait, we can just come back to life? So we know servants will come back to life no matter how many times they're killed. As such, this comes down to how much pain and suffering we're willing to endure. That's not what I meant. I want to return her to the way she was. She wouldn't be here if she hadn't answered Cartel's summons. Well, that just makes sense. Of course we need to keep as many capable personnel as we can. Right, I agree with Master. Then you can just do the same you did with the King Putea, Father Kotamine. You can slip past her deadly blade like a stray bullet from an ocelotl. I'd be grateful you refrained from volunteering me for such obviously recklessly course of action, Tepu. Time for another exorcism. Unfortunately, I don't think I can do this time. King Protea's infection was concentrated in her mask. But I've yet to see any specific item causing her transformation like with King Protea. Which means I can't cure her alterization. It's probably her sword or something. I see. So your hands are tied this time, Father Kutamine? Then I have a suggestion. I think Benienma, the cat-tongued sparrow, must have been forced to grow into her current form. This version of her is her future self, after she completed her training and began to substitute for the kings of hell. That means it's not superficial transformation, but a genuine, if forth, growth. And that means all we need to do is make her young again. What an idea! Expertly weaving together your own personal interests and desire for profits. I see only one issue with your plan. It is impossible. Unless someone here has a spell or noble phantasm of rejuvenation that I'm aware of. Of course they don't. But are you forgetting something? Past, present, and future all converge in the underworld. As long as we have enough magical energy, we can summon as many servants as we like while we're here. Which means we have no end of willing collaborators to choose from. Isn't that right, Master of Cartel? Yeah, I can just summon a heroic spirit with a legend about becoming young again. Like who? I'll search the database right now. Given how many missions we completed, I'm sure we'll find a heroic spirit with a rejuvenating noble phantasm. Or is that potion Gil drank? I'm so sorry. My enthusiasm was misplaced. There are a number of heroic spirits whose noble phantasm deal with immortality, invincibility, and the like. But I didn't find any who can make the young again. Someone young again. What about, what was that guy's name? Urashima Taro? His story is all about age, right? I'm afraid you're mistaken, young miss. Taro's story involves suddenly getting older, not younger. I can't think of any fairies with de-aging legends, either. The only ones I know of involve fairies pranking people by making them old. So even summoning heroic spirits cannot necessarily solve every problem. What a pity. I suppose Father Kotsumine flying to her is our only choice. I must say, Taboo, I really don't understand your sense of humor. There's gotta be another way out of this, there's gotta be. Huh? A spark of idea. Excuse me. I'm so sorry to interrupt, but our top god was adamant that we can't let Odin have all the glory. May I offer some advice? I know that voice. Via McCoolin? A noble phantasm. Make him sound cool. Is an embodiment of a sublimation. Of a heroic spirit's legend. Their trump card if you like. And I doubt there are many heroic spirits out there who have de-aging or rejuvenation as their trump card. So try taking it one step down. There may not be many heroic spirits with a rejuvenating noble phantasm, but there are absolutely some who possess a rejuvenating potion or elixir. I'm afraid I don't have anything of that sort myself, but can you not think of one who does? A hero who loves collecting things of that sort, and who has strong ties to all of you. Alright, that's all from me. Give the proprietress my regards. Thanks, Vion. Wait, what? I can't believe you got a call from the other side of the summoning circle. This almost feels like the underworld and more like the Throne of Heroes outpost. Is it Gilgamesh? He's like, oh shit, Gilgamesh. It's true. Every human dies eventually. Heroes are no exception. So the underworld, that is, the next world, is both a melting pot of human data and its final destination. So why would Tezcatlipoca put such a thing here? Could there be another purpose to these boundaries of the underworld? Any idea who he meant, Salix? Nope, can't think of anyone. What do you mean? Seriously? Think harder, you idiots! How hard can it be to recall Uruk's great king and one of the greatest collectors and heroes of all time? Gilgamesh? Oh, Caspiel. Nice. Well, it's the king. Long time you see, your majesty. King Gilgamesh. That's right. Of course he would have the elixir of youth in his collection. It's so good to see you again, your majesty. It's been so long since... Oh, right. This isn't again for you at all, is it? The events of the Seventh Singularity were never inscribed upon the original King Gilgamesh, so... I'm so sorry. I hope I didn't offend you. Sorry too. No matter. I didn't come all this way just to lecture you. You can review those heroic spirit summons work on your own time. Right now, you need an elixir of youth, yes? Fortunately for all of you, I have one. I can't deliver it to you myself since your summoner's magical energy is so pitiful, it is barely third rate. But you can at least summon the elixir itself. Here, take it. Thanks! We can just summon the elixir itself. There it is. Oh ho. How very generous. You're nothing like the king, I know. Are you sure you're really Gilgamesh? Salix, you best served by lopping off that man's head now, while you still have the chance. If you don't, there is no question that he will betray you, and at the most inopportune time to boot. I'm afraid you have the wrong idea. Salix and I were never allies to begin with. On a different note, King Gilgamesh. Legend has it that you went all the way to the abyss in your search for an elixir of immortality. Though you failed to obtain the elixir, you were willing to settle for the herb of rejuvenation. I was thinking about that. I was thinking like, why does he have the... He doesn't have the herb, he lost the herb. But on your way back to your kingdom, your arrogance led to a snake stealing it. So my understanding is, you never actually obtained the herb of rejuvenation, am I wrong? Fool, who do you think I am? True, I allowed that snake to steal the herb, but then returned to rebuild Uruk while I was still old and decrepit. But I never forgot the herb incident, and I've always made it a point to never let my failures stand for long. So I returned to the abyss and reclaimed the herb, which I then stored in my treasury, as it was reasonably valuable. He just came like, uh-huh. You know, I think I heard that story before. Yeah, that's right. That smug-ass king really said that right to your face back in your own room, senpai. Alright, farewell, last master of humanity. I wish your luck on your pilgrimage in the underworld. Oh, hold on. I can't let your earlier remark about senpai being the only third-rate pass. What do you take issue with? Its magical energy, catalyst, and luck are all pathetic. His luck especially. Did you leave them all at home? My luck, my damn gacha luck. But I suppose third rate is indeed a step too far. Congratulations on making it to second rate, Chaldean. Thank you, second rate. I'm no longer a third rate duelist with a fourth rate deck. Alright, Betty Enma, bring it on. Alright, I'll hold on to this elixir. The rest of you will fight Lady Betty Enma until she's no longer a threat, or at least somewhat exhausted. Then I'll do whatever it takes to get her to drink the elixir, even if it costs me my life. Just feed it to her and some food, like, Betty Enma, I made some really bad food, can you taste test it? If all goes well, when we're done, we should have the original pure-hearted, innocent, deliciously gullible Betty Enma back on humanity's side. What are you sinners doing here? This court has already passed judgment on you. There will be neither retrial nor appeal. If you refuse to accept your sentence, then I will chop off your limbs and use your torsos as stands for my Needle Mountain sword for another 100 quintillion years. This sword was given to me by the Buddha himself. You will soon grow most familiar with its full weight of 8 tons. The mountains are moving. Get ready for her. Try to call in your servants with death resistance. If you can't get any, I'll figure something out myself. You stay out of this one, Mash. Without a spirit origin, there's no coming back if you die. Right. Thank you, Olga Marie. Death resistance. Not even the smallest rat shall escape punishment for its sins. Now you will see for yourselves how keenly my mountain blades cut. In Jakubatsu Jutsu, ultimate art, Vermilion Bird Betty Enma. Let the flaming trial begin. Death resistance. Huh? This is my support over here. Unknown. Formation set. Is it Olga Marie? Wait, who's the extra servant? It's the port. It's unknown. Wait, should I choose Mash? I can't use Mash or she dies. Did I use Olga Marie? What if I use King Hassan instead? He has death resistance. Too much? I want someone that has a lot of guts that can probably withstand. What if I use a better anchor? But first, I'll be right back. Okay. What was he doing? I'm sure King Kasan could do it. Oh, I want to Archer. I also want Gohi. No, I don't want to use Oberon. I don't think I'm going to be able to use that well. Ah, but now I have nothing. How about this? Also, I forgot the whole negate buffs thing. Damn it. Nice legs. Oh, no negate buffs. Nice. Cool. Thank you. What benefits do I use from using Avatrots? I want stars now. Wait, what? I have another King Hassan? Wait, that's the second one I was bringing along with that. You brought my own. It's like, bring one with death resistance. I brought my own. You have King Hassan at home. What? Anyway. No effect. Beam chance to inflict death when attacking. Eranda. Eranda. Ubi o wagete. Azrael. 49,000, that's not a lot. Bye-bye. Still alive. 50-50. No effect. Nice. Any nice cards? Iranda. So close. Critical radio up. Miss. Nice. No effects. Oh, okay. I don't think that arts chain will do much, so... Dokoda. Oh, King is on? Wanna fight with death? Come on, bring it on. Hey, that's not cool. Jesus fucking Christ. Still alive. No effect. Ooh, guts. King Hassan, don't die yet. gonna be a really strong one.
信託は下った。
誇りにかけて
受け負った。
輝きを。
聞くがよい。万象は汝の名を
Here he comes. Death comes a knockin'. Knock knock, who's there? 92,000. That's okay. It's not enough.
どこだ。
命脈を塞
It's gone.
ぐ。戦線の離脱し読み上げる。見せ死だ。
Still alive. Okay. Go he with some guts. Should be fine.
我が歩みに終わりなし。
こんな光でよくいつもより多い。いつもより多い。
Is that a waste of a guts? Probably.
ごいかほど。えへへ。
Hehehe.
ぶっ飛びなさいませ。ごめんおそばすみませんすみませんすみません。
No crit? Damn.
ケース1が読み上げる。見せ死だ。
Evade one turn, fudge.
まあ大胆。あ
Is that go ho buff when you need it?
うねり染める。
Still not enough.
虚言許すまじ。危険火炎放電。自由に振る舞いすぎたようで。命脈
Yeah, don't die, don't die, don't die. Nice. My own King Hassan is here now. Already know the boundary. Increase the resist for all eyes while you are on the field. Oh. Increase charge of yourself for one at least at the end of the turn.
首を出せ。首を出せ。
Two King Hassans in the field right now. Yeah, for a night, we're about to get down. Hey, NPC on what the hell? Okay, this is mine, that's the support.
背中受け負った。どこだ。
重要。
どこだ。
Getting no crits.
では死ね。
重要。
そうか。
見せ死だ。読み上げる。読み上げる。
I go.
あの鐘の音が聞こえるか。
確定。
They're knocked though. Okay, now to get the ball rolling. Go, go, he.
聞いて。こんなにつまらないものに神なるものはご就寝ですって。本当につまらない連中。ここから作り変える。全部作り変える。この星月夜に。
He starts per turn. Nice.
うねり。重ねて。
Can I get a crit, please?
そうか。
Don't die. Bruh, come on.
我が命を。我が歩みに終わりなし。
I'm done for. I have no more guts. Couldn't they at least tell me I was using King Hassan?
信託は選ん背中を押せ。聞くがよい。万象は
Finally get some crit stars and I can't use anything.
裁判官に逆らうのですか。
どこだ。
重要。
どこだ。では死ね。
So you just ignore invincible.
そうか。
It's a final one.
ハリ地獄のふさわしい。閻魔の裁き。受ける。
Defense against chaotic evil.
釜の湯加減なれば。見せ死だ。
Still alive, wow. Defense against evil enemies. Defense against chaotic evil enemies.
あの金の値が増える
So what's the MP level? MP 5. Goddamn. 10. It's too bad. You have the evade up. Could have done a lot of damage.
えへへあすみませんすみませんすみません重ねて雨も
The evade is annoying.
変わり果てて続けるの
首を出せ
見せ死だ嫌だ命脈を塞ぐ地獄の釜の湯加減なれば
我はもとよ
Terror? Oh, she can be terrored. Try to use a servant that is not chaotic evil. So, increase death resistance while they are on the field. King of Sun right there. So, Habitat, not doing much. Support servant. Uncle Marie can probably do something. Oh, those attack buffs. Might be good. So instead of you, someone that can provide King of Sun all the buffs. I'm bringing him in. You do your thing. I need stars. The most important thing. Dun 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 dun. Okay, King of Sun Chaotic Evil could be tricky. Lawful Evil. I need a good anchor archer. Okay, it's Gilgamesh Chaotic Good. Chaotic Good. Lawful Good. Or is it Chaotic Summer? Go with you. Oh wait. Instead of my own Hassan. Support archer. Wait, I can bring on my own mash? Thought I couldn't bring on my own mash. Just do everything I can to support King Hassan. What if he dies? Fudge. Fuck me. I have Castoria right here. These two will be together.
刑を受けぬのであれば処するまで。円弱抜刀術奥伝。明け随長紅閻魔。参る。
参る。
お客様。
Maybe I should have brought Castoria. Wrong word of operations. Emergency restart. Oh, I should have used this for King Hassan. Restart. Could have given them those buffs. So Okamori can also serve as like a secondary buster of supports. Wait. How does that work? Switch them for here, which you win. Now you get the buffs, but now Okamori stays around. I don't like this. So I want to use Okamori's buffs. Bum 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 bum. Which means if I don't want to switch someone now, I need to someone to use the DPS now, which is. Why let's go with Moe? She has the guts anyway. But I really want to bring in King Hassan. Also Castoria.
刑を受けぬのであれば処するまで。円弱抜刀術奥伝。明け随長紅閻魔。参る。
参る。
敵味方いいわ、この星を滑るもので言うことがあるでしょ。イノベーション始めます。 ちらの話です。早炊きです。カルエン。ご加盟のままに。まあ大丈夫。お任せください。召喚ゼオン菩薩。私に
Ready to go.
力を。
Yeet.
朝日の輝きを。オンアロリキャスターか。逆らうのですか。ばらまきましょう。はっ。警部1が大座名道ナンバーワン。自由に振る舞いすぎ。読み上げる。
Miss.
シダ
Miss. Nice.
無用。
では食う。では
お任せくださようですか。
Yeah.
虚言許すまじ。見せシダ
From the waiver.
読み上げる。
Miss.
地獄の釜の湯加減なれば無用。
Yep, Tomoe was the way to win. Just use Tomoe.
召喚ゼオン菩薩。私に力を。
Yeet. I'm hungry for some chicken. 500,000.
逆らうのですか。無用。当然とはいえ嬉しい。
I just go Tomoe.
皆さんのおかげです。
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. I think I overdid it. Chirp, chirp. How are you winging through my Needle Mountains? You're not even kingfishers. Is that the best the world's quickest, shortest sparrow quick draw can do? Hardly impressive as weapons go. It may not well be for crushing large targets, but it's clearly useless against small ones. Did you stop sizing your opponents once you grew up? Or is this some sort of inferiority complex fixated on your smaller self? Don't get cubby, rabbit. Even now that I'm a great king, my sword is as precise as ever. This is it. This barrage is exactly the opportunity I was waiting for. I'm afraid you're the cocky-eyed one here. Lady Benny Enma's swordplay is supposed to be so quick it can't even be seen. It should not be so big and brutal that you hide your own targets from view. Huh? Goats aren't the only ones who have an easy time crossing mountains. A bunny on a bike can do the job just as well. Now watch me thread the needle in your place. She's on a bike? Just tear it all off. Whoa. Gonna smack it right into her face and drop her down. I did it! Then without further ado... Hmm? What? What are you doing, you pervert? Chirp! I was back to normal. I'm beyond mortified, Chirp. I'm so sorry you had to see me like that. Please, allow me to introduce myself properly. I'm Benny Enma, the Tongue-Cut Sparrow. Tongue-Cut Sparrow. And you must be the Master of Chaldea. Thank you for everything you've done to protect humanity so far. I wish you luck in your continuing quest. Though, I also hope you won't push yourself too hard, Chirp. Chew indeed. You see... GG Bank. I gotta see that animated. If they ever animate it, just imagine the clip. Just Queen Skya giving her old master a smooch on the face. I'm afraid the only services I can provide are a good bed, a sound night's sleep, and a delicious meal. But if any of those will help you smile, I'll gladly offer you whatever I can. Please call me Benny from now on, Chirp. And if you need me to use the Baojutsu too, Just say the word. Thank you, Benny and Ma. I'm glad to have you on the team. But you can't actually leave, right? On another note, can you do anything about this overgrown jackrabbit clinging to my leg, Chirp? Please say it isn't so, Benny. How can you not remember me? I do know of a frock shine maiden who looks just like you, but I feel nothing towards you whatsoever. It can't be. I mean, I'm certainly used to being so cold to me, but this is too much. You would still be your disgraceful alter self if it wasn't for me. That was no disgrace. Eventually, I will act as a proxy for the 10 kings. That means I will one day grow up into the form you saw earlier, and that's nothing to be ashamed of, Chirp. My disgrace was in you dodging my needle mounts and swordplay. I just can't believe I was still so immature that I let you goad me into using such a wild swings like that. Not at all, Benyanma. Your sword technique was a wonder to behold. I must say, between your guns and swords, human tools are simply astound me. More importantly, what about the command spells, Alex? Did you get any back? Oh yeah, I get one back. That's 2 down. It's basically all recovered already. Oh ho. Only 1 left to go. Then it stands to reason we will find it with the guardian of the 3rd underworld. That Batman had some nerve using your command souls for his twisted ends. Fortunately, what he did has given me some new power. It's a shame that I can only remain here in Miklan as a guardian of the underworld. But thanks to that, I can now become a grown-up whenever I want, Chirp. Please, go on ahead, everyone. Don't worry about me. In your next battle, when you face an enemy that you must put all your body and soul into striking down, that is when I will show you the power of the Enma true ultimate art, Chirp. The next battle? Come now. I may no longer be an altar, but I'm still a guardian of the underworld. I'm certain that you will need to fight another great battle in this boundary of the underworld. So until that time comes, I'll be here, training. Especially now that I have someone to help me train, Chirp. Wait, is Koyan staying behind? Who's gonna help them train? Quartz. Oh. Simple Spiritual dress and an F bunny unlockable. Oh, I didn't know there was one of these. Whoa. Trippy. Alright, how far are we gone now? There's the sun, there's the jagged mountains. We're now in the 5th stratum. The Golden Sea of Trees. The Lost City of Water. Oh, this is on Tenochtitlan. Might be fighting Talak very soon. 4th stratum. Here. 3rd stratum. 2nd stratum. 1st stratum. Okay. Lost City of Water. This quest of the 4 servants party can be suts. I will use Olga Marie. The fact that she just buffed my entire party's bluster and crit rate is really nice. Dun dun dun. Oh yeah, I was using Koyan Sky already. Nice. Which means... AoE Buster. Let's use... Gilgamesh? Gilgamesh will be fun. Yeah, that's what I saw. I think I saw a tweet earlier. Still no Benny Enma alt. I didn't realize there was no Benny Enma alt until I read that tweet like a day ago. Like, for real? They should just make one already. All these NPC in jail and these spiritual undressed that are not allowed yet. Like, even the Musashi eye patch alt should be available. I want Musashi with an eye patch. Give us the Benny Enma. Because they already made one for the Erish Kigo, right? The tan? Come on, just give... And it's so cool. Maybe there's like some lore specific reason that you can't use Benny Enma's alt because it's grown up Benny Enma. That would nah. Just give us grown up Benny Enma. That simple. Also, are you up to date on the UFGO news? Like all those things about Omi-san and everything? He has also the models. No. Be gone. Face the might of Ea. They're all using flamethrowers, aren't they? That's definitely NNF. It's got the symbol. They're using NNF services for real. Wait, didn't Tezcatlipoca make his own? Why is he keeping the same brand? Let's see. I figured Tezcatlipoca would use his own brand, but he's using NNFF services. What a silly guy. Beam! Reload! Heavy machine gun! Rocket launcher! Reload! Reload! Alright, who's next? Gilgamesh with 100%? Don't mind if I do. What? No fucking way. Ow. Ow. Going Skya, no! That's what you get for using your own weapons against you. Right. Nice. Let's blow one up. Overheat. Armor repair, guts? What the hell? This is just battle 2. Ow. Defense up for 3 hits. Guts, when HP is 0, cover HP and survive. Ignore defense, nice. Man, it felt so good when Gilgamesh destroyed those Asla model that were killing my crewmates. Crit! It's not enough, I need buster crits. Ow! Don't you dare kill Montgomery! Jesus. Idea. It's finally gone. Okay, what's standing in my way? Dinos? Oh, come on. Ignore defense? They have invincible. Target focus? I'm not worried. Gilgamesh, you have an arts card? Sure. Why not?
早炊きですカルウェイ
よく戦った貴
下が
様を
っているように
一水鏡よな
You think your invincibility will save you?
原子は混ざり固まり万象を織りなす結晶死して敗せよ
Oh no, the loud sound effect! It was much easier.
拍手は必
That
要
dang
ない
tank
わ
was even tankier than
私
them.
への信頼と尊敬
It
は
was a tank after
今
all.
後の行動で示しなさい
Look at that, Tenochi Clan. They got the canoes, and are there people here? Wait, is this Tenochi Clan? Yep. Asalama everywhere. What is he saying? I wonder what's under their masks. All just buying and selling stuff. Oh my, this is not what I was expecting. Rook's got nothing on this place. The bustling metropolis. Hey, look at Matt, she's in her regular uniform. It's true, there are so many places everywhere you look. There must be at least 30,000 coming and going on the main street alone. Oh yes, isn't it wonderful? Mexico City is currently home to 100,000 Oslome warriors. The non-combatants, women and children, have built villages in the neighboring jungles, where they work to support Mexico City. So this city was built solely for commerce, or rather ritual purposes then. And what's more, you're saying they didn't do so on the top of the ruins of an existing city, like with Chichen Itza? That they actually built this enormous metropolis from scratch? Not quite. I hate to admit it, but the actual city itself was provided by Tezcatlipoca. Tezcatlipoca, the divine spirit servants David the Cryptor summoned. He gave the Oslama civilization in the form of this city and revived the Aztec mythology here in Mictlan. So here they worship the Black Sun, Tezcatlipoca, the smoking mirror, as opposed to Kukulkan. As a species, the Oslama are much weaker than dinos, but thanks to their far greater numbers, their adaptability, and most importantly their aggressive nature, something the dinos entirely lack, they flourished as you can see. I understand that this Tezcatlipoca guy and the Oslama are Cartel's enemies. But all that aside, I've got to say, this city doesn't suck. What do you mean? It's full to the bursting with energy of people determined to live and improve their lives. If anything, this city is closer to the color, styles, and measurement than anywhere else I've seen. So they emit more human lives? Young miss, as an inspiring leader, I must advise against making statements which might hurt or offend supporters, especially when they're standing right beside you. What are you talking about? I'm not saying anything of the Oslama are better than the dinos or anything. Did you not hear the all that aside part? She doesn't get it. Besides, if we're talking about who we like more, then Tipu 100 times more. He's way smarter and nicer than any Oslama I've ever met. He's smiling again. Anyway, I think you've got a sense for Mexico City now, right? Then let's get to the reason we came here. Chaldea's abducted staff. Leonardo da Vinci, Sion Eltnam, Nemo, and Kadok. I suggest our first order of business should be to find out where they're being held. Does that mean you think we should split up? I'm not sure that's a good idea. We may look like Oslama to the people here thanks to my disguise spell, but we still can't understand them. It's true. Even the Ortonac's built-in translator doesn't seem to work with their language. That mainly rules out our gathering information by conversing with the locals. So our only choice is to search for a likely holding area on foot. Somewhere heavily guarded, perhaps, or where we can sense Nemo's presence. Of course, were I in Tezcatlipoca's position, I keep them somewhere which would block detection of such things. Like the pyramid over there? What about those two buildings in the center of the city? I think those are twin temples. They're both about 60 meters tall. Each has a path leading up to its roof, and I can see what looks like altars in the center between them. Oh yes, those are the sacrificial altars where they pluck out the steel-beating hearts of their sacrifices. But that's not all important right now, so we can save that topic for later. Those temples are dedicated to Tlaloc and Huitzilopochtli. Huitzilopochtli's temples contain a divine space for Tezcatlipoca to rest, and Tlaloc's temple contains the throne of the Oslama's king. I'm afraid your disguise spell won't work on Tezcatlipoca, Father Kotamine. And since he'll almost certainly kill us the moment he sees us, we should keep our distance from those temples. Wait, who's Huitzilopochtli? Huitzilopochtli is said to be the Aztec tribal god of the sun and war. When the Aztec people lost their land and were forced to wander around in Central America, Huitzilopochtli guided them to Miztlapan, the Lake of the Moon. He is a war god who demanded countless sacrifices as fuel with which to move the sun. It's said he wields a fiery snake, Huitzilopochtli, as a weapon, and that he has blue arms and legs. This has led to some people claiming that he was actually the god Tezcatlipoca from Mayan mythology, before the Aztec people adopted him. Huitzilopochtli, as in Quetzalcoatl? Yes, since Huitzilopochtli wielded Huitzilopochtli as a weapon, he was said to be the enemy of Quetzalcoatl. And what about David? David rarely comes to Mexico City. The other times I've come here, he was out in the jungle, investigating old ruins. It seemed pretty clear that he was leaving city matters, that is, the war between the Dinos and the Oslame, in Tezcatlipoca's hands. Also, he can focus entirely on his personal field work. What is David up to? I swear, I still can't tell if he hates being a crypter or loves it. Well, never mind that. It sounds like we can go around the city as we like, yeah? This will be my first time getting to see actual humans in their elements. Alex Smash, I'm counting on you to explain anything I don't understand. I'm afraid that won't be possible, young miss. Since we can't actually speak to anyone here, we will need to make more effective use of our resources. Given the possibility of unforeseen complications, I think it'd be best if you and Tipu waited outside of the city. What? How come? It's because of my size, isn't it? I may look like an axolotl, but I'll still bump into people in large crowds. And similarly... Oh, right, Olga Marie's horns. They are really big. Yeah, you take a lot of space, horizontally. What? No, I don't. Are you aware of that which each passing day you treat me with less and less respect? Oh, I'm sorry, Olga Marie, but I think we need you to do the prudent thing this time. Yeah, okay. Your companions' lives are hanging in the balance here. Fine. I'll save my colonial observations for another time. But in exchange, I want you and Sans to get a good-looking look at the city in my place. If you're going to fight the Oslame, learning about their culture, ideology, and way of life is the least we can do. I know we've had to fight them without knowing anything about them so far, but things are different now that we have a chance to learn. And since you'll be acting as my special secretaries, I don't want you to using ignorance as an excuse for brutality. That's so nice of her. Mexico City. Okay, I think I'll stay over there for next time. Alright. We beat up Benny Yenma. We've traveled and discovered our friends are still alive, being held hostage here in Mexico City. And now it's time to learn about the cartel and see their way of life. What do they do? What do they make? What do they make? What are they selling? Well, all those questions for next time. This has been Alex Search Cross signing out. See y'all later. See us. Bop.